Hello, everyone. I've been rabbiting on in my social media feeds about offering a new service, and this is what I'm doing. It's come to my attention over 20 years of designing that there are a lot of really small things that during the design and build process get missed that are really vital to how comfortable and happy we are in our environments. And they're things that we don't tend to think about until we notice it's not there, until we get frustrated because it's not there or it's in the wrong place. And in terms of getting a building you want, I find these little things make the difference between a great new home and an absolutely brilliant new home. And so this new service is going to be covering the gap, and it's designed to empower people. It's designed to clarify what they want and why, and it's designed to really give people a very, very clear idea of what they need their new buildings to do before they sign contracts with people like me, with building designers, with architects. And so this is a new service that I'm offering, and what it involves, it's 2 1-hour consultations, and what they do is they will bookend a workbook that I will send out, and this book's to be for sale soon as in ebook format, but if you do these consultations you get that free. And what we do is discuss exactly all of those little things and why they're so important in getting you the house you really, really want. And then you go away, you do the workbook, and it takes you room by room by room through your life, how that room operates, what your habits are, but what are the things you do personally when you're in that space. I'll give you an example. When you walk into the house, do you walk in through the entry, a side door, or through the garage? Do you walk in with your hands full? Do you normally have, a handbag or, umbrella, jacket, hat, kids bags, groceries? What happens to all of those? Do they just get dropped on the floor? Do your keys just get put on the first flat surface you come to? Do the kids' school bags get dropped on the floor, behind the lounge, on the lounge, halfway through the laundry? Where are they going? All of this sort of stuff, where's that dripping umbrella going? And they're things that we don't necessarily think about when we're doing, a new design. We're going, we want solar power, we want lots of light, we want lots of glass, all of those really important things. But you can have all of those things in a house, and that house may not work for you. And my over 20 years of experience has shown me that it's these little things that slip under the radar that make a house a home. So this is what we're doing. We're going to do these 2 consultations that are going to bookend this workbook, where you get to go through your life and look at it, really look at it, completely guided through this book that I've written. And then we get back together and we pull it all together for you, so that when it comes time to find a designer, to find an architect, to get this moving, you are really clear on what it is you're asking for. You are really clear on what you need, because quite often when you go through this process, you're going to realize that what you thought you need may not actually be what you need. And it's things. I'll give you another little example. I've had clients come to me over the years, and it's like, we need another living area. And you go, okay, great, you need another living area. But when you really dig into it, and if this is you, you're not alone. A lot of people do this. What it comes down to is there weren't enough places to sit in the living area that they had, and they couldn't fit more furniture in comfortably. And the reason there weren't enough places to sit is that the laundry ends up getting put on the lounge so that it can be folded, but it may stay there a few days, and then there's more laundry, and then the kids come out and do their homework on the lounge, and they do all of this sort of stuff. And what it comes down to is you may not actually need another whole lounge room. You may need a bit more workspace in the laundry, and you may need a bit more room in the kids' bedrooms for them to be able to do their homework. Do you see where I'm going with this? So it's a deep dive into your personal life, not the cookie cutter life that a lot of houses are designed around, to just go, here's your lounge room, here's your kitchen, here's your dining room, now fit yourself in. This consultation goes, this is my life. And if I'm going to spend all this money, hundreds of thousands of dollars on a new house or a renovation and extension, I want my life to be reflected in that. So that's what I'm doing, and it's going to be a really exciting time, because this is that little interim piece that I've realised is missing in our design. When you talk to your designer or your architect, they're going to ask you about solar power. They're going to ask you about, do you want solar passive housing? They're going to ask you about the light quality you want in your building. They're going to ask you about materials. You know, a good designer, a good architect is going to deal with all of those issues. It's these little ones. The little ones in the background that get missed that make a house a home. So that's what I'm up to. So contact me if this interests you. Share this video or tag people in this. If you know anyone thinking of renovating, thinking of extending, someone who's not quite sure where to go, what they need to do, how do I clarify what I want, someone feeling a little anxious and a little unsure of themselves, who needs to be empowered for this process, because it's a big process and you need to be, confident going into it, that you know what you're asking for. So let people know, let me know if there's anything I can do to help, and we'll get people empowered and confident in their choices moving forward. We'll talk to you soon.